There are two categories of weapons violations. The first category is what I would consider a status offense, meaning you've been previously convicted of a felony or a drug possession charge, and you're not allowed to have weapons at all. Or you're possessing a weapon in a place or in a state of intoxication, but you're not allowed to possess a weapon. The second category of weapons offenses are weapons offenses that are attached to other crimes. So the possession of a weapon while another crime is being committed. Weapons crimes always involve the Second Amendment, but whether the Second Amendment provides a defense to you is going to be unique to the circumstances of your case. We have frequently used Second Amendment arguments in order to leverage better results for our clients by scaring prosecutors into thinking that the Second Amendment does provide a protection. Our firm has handled crimes that involve weapons for decades. We have taken these cases to trial, and we have secured favorable results for our clients in many of those cases. The likelihood of incarceration in a weapons offense crime is incredibly variable. First, it depends on the jurisdiction that the weapons crime has been brought in. In federal court, weapons crimes almost always carry mandatory and lengthy prison terms. In state court, that can be very different, but prison time can be mandatory in some state court situations. Avoiding incarceration for a weapons offense involves a variety of factors, including trying to get charges dismissed or reduced, and making sure that the court is aware of the remedial steps that our clients have taken to make sure that these things don't happen in the future. So if our client is using a gun in an unsafe manner, we make sure that our client gets a weapons safety course. If our client is using a gun while being intoxicated, we make sure that we show the judge that our client has gone through substance abuse treatment so that the judge knows these things aren't going to happen again. The type of weapon used has a significant impact on whether you will be incarcerated if you're convicted of a weapons offense. Most importantly, in the federal system, the type of weapon used can have a significant impact on your federal sentencing guidelines category, which has a huge effect on the amount of incarceration that you face should you be convicted of a federal weapons offense. Even more common are the modifications and accessories involved in a weapons offense. So for instance, in the federal system, if you have a high capacity magazine or a suppressor attached to your weapon, these increase your federal sentencing guidelines ranges, which can increase both the likelihood and duration of any incarceration you may have. Last but not least, in the state system, accessories and other items that are in your possession while you've committed a weapons offense can add additional prison time. So for instance, if you're wearing body armor or if you have a suppressor, those can be factors that increase both the likelihood and duration of a prison sentence. When it comes to weapons cases, hiring our firm means you've hired somebody that understands the importance of the Second Amendment protections guaranteed to us by the founders of our nation. I have seen day in and day out the tyranny of the government and how it tries to oppress us all the time. So I understand personally how important our Second Amendment rights are to our freedoms.